What could it mean when a renowned conservative political commentator unexpectedly shows up in Moscow for a chat with the Russian president himself? This is the question that has been buzzing in the minds of news enthusiasts across the globe. Tucker Carlson, a name known to many as a former Fox News host and a prominent voice in the conservative sphere, has been rumored to be in Moscow. But it's not just the surprise of his presence in Russia that has sparked interest and speculation. It's the potential implications of his reported tête-à-tête with none other than Russian President Vladimir Putin. Putin, who has barely left his country since the onset of the global pandemic and is currently under the shadow of an international arrest warrant, seldom grants interviews. So, the mere possibility of Carlson landing an interview with him is enough to make headlines. Carlson, who in the past has expressed support for Putin, is seen by some as a trusted source of truth. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, for instance, has defended Carlson's potential interview with Putin amidst a flurry of reactions from Democrats and the media. But what does this all mean? An American commentator known for his conservative views in Russia for an interview with a president who rarely interacts with the media. This unexpected rendezvous has certainly stirred the pot. There's a sense of anticipation, curiosity, and perhaps a dash of apprehension. The world waits, watches, and wonders about the nature of this seemingly unprecedented interaction. The questions are many. What is the purpose of this interview? What will be discussed? And more importantly, how will it impact global relations? As the world watched on, questions arose. What was the purpose of this interview, and what could it mean for global relations? And as we delve deeper into this intriguing narrative, we hope to shed some light on these questions. Stay tuned. So, Carlson has landed an interview with Putin, but not everyone is applauding. This seemingly unexpected rendezvous has sparked a firestorm of controversy and criticism. Carlson's claims about Western journalism and Russia have ruffled feathers across the globe. He boldly stated that no Western journalist has interviewed Putin since the war in Ukraine began, a claim that the Kremlin was quick to dismiss. Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesperson, pointed out that they have received numerous interview requests from Western media outlets, some with clear biases. This rebuttal from the Kremlin puts Carlson's assertion under serious scrutiny, adding fuel to the ongoing controversy. But the criticisms don't stop there. Global media organizations have raised concerns about press freedom in Russia in light of Carlson's comments. Journalists, they highlight, have been jailed in Russia for reporting on the country, a stark contradiction to the image of open dialogue that Carlson's interview with Putin might portray. These critics argue that by securing this interview, Carlson may inadvertently gloss over the harsh realities of Russian press restrictions. Furthermore, Carlson's past expressions of support for Putin have not gone unnoticed. He has previously defended Putin, even going as far as to say that Putin was asking fair questions about the Capitol riots. These past comments have led many to question Carlson's objectivity in the upcoming interview. And then there's the speculation about Carlson's presence in Moscow. Rumors abound about whether he is indeed in Russia and if he plans to meet with or interview Putin. These speculations only deepen the intrigue and controversy surrounding the whole affair. Finally, Carlson's recent shift in tone, blaming Putin for the conflict, has raised eyebrows. This change in stance, coupled with his denial of being a pawn of Putin, has stirred the pot even further, leaving many to wonder about the true nature of his relationship with the Russian president. The interview, it seems, has stirred up more than just casual curiosity. It has sparked a heated debate about journalism, freedom of the press, and global politics. While the controversy rages, Carlson's own stance appears to be shifting. A fascinating development in the narrative indeed. In recent times, we've seen a change in Carlson's tone towards Russian President Vladimir Putin. Here's a man who has previously expressed support for Putin, even going as far as to state that Putin was asking fair questions about the Capitol riot incident involving Ashley Babbitt. But now, he appears to be singing a different tune entirely. Carlson has started to lay blame at Putin's doorstep for the ongoing conflict. This marks a significant departure from his past stance. It's an intriguing twist that has left many scratching their heads, wondering what could have prompted this shift. Could it be a realization of the wider implications of the conflict, or a strategic move to regain credibility amidst the storm of criticism? Only time will tell, but the allegations don't stop there. There's a growing chorus that suggests Carlson might be a pawn for Putin, that his actions and words are being orchestrated to further the Russian leader's agenda. It's a claim that Carlson has emphatically denied. He insists that his primary concern is the United States and its citizens, not the diplomatic chess game being played out on the international stage. Yet, these allegations raise important questions about the role and responsibilities of media figures. How much influence do they wield? To what extent should they be involved in international politics? And where do we draw the line between journalism and activism? Amidst the criticisms and controversy, Carlson's shifting stance adds another layer of complexity to the situation. It's a story that continues to evolve, with new developments adding fuel to the fire. As we navigate through this intricate web of allegations, shifting tones, and political maneuvering, one thing is clear. The saga of Carlson's unexpected Moscow adventure is far from over. As the dust settles, what are the key takeaways from this global spectacle? Firstly, the unexpected interview itself. Tucker Carlson's appearance in Moscow and subsequent interview with Russian President Vladimir Putin certainly made waves. This event highlighted the blurred lines between journalism and politics, demonstrating how media personalities can secure access to world leaders, even amid tense international relations. The controversy and criticisms were another crucial aspect of this saga. Carlson's interview sparked an international debate about journalistic integrity and objectivity. Critics have questioned if the interview was an endorsement of Putin's actions or simply a chance to gain insight into his perspective. Regardless of intent, the interview gave Putin a platform on Western media, which some argue contributes to the normalization of his regime's actions. Then, there's the shifting tone and allegations. Despite Carlson's previous support for Putin, he pivoted his stance during the interview, blaming Putin for the conflict in Ukraine. This change, while unexpected, underscores the complexity of international politics and the influence of public opinion. Yet, Carlson's denial of being a pawn for Putin, stating his primary concern as the United States, has not been enough to quell the controversy surrounding his actions. So what does this mean for future relations between Russia and the United States, and the impact on global journalism? It's clear that the dynamics of international politics are ever-changing, influenced by a multitude of factors, including media narratives. Carlson's interview with Putin is a testament to this reality. The implications of this event could shape how journalists approach political interviews, adding another layer of complexity to the role of the media in shaping public opinion and foreign policy. It also raises the question of whether or not such interviews should be conducted at all, given the potential for manipulation and propaganda. The implications of Tucker Carlson's interview with Putin continue to reverberate around the globe, raising questions that may shape the course of international politics and journalism in the years to come.